G'day and welcome, my name is GK. I hope that you are having an absolutely fantastic day no matter where you are in the world. Today we are still looking for that elusive Nylian forest. We came out here earlier. In the last episode, this is exactly where we ended in the last episode. We just ended up killing an enderman and got our third ender pearl. And we are still looking for that Nylian forest that we can't seem to find anywhere. And it looks like it's pretty safe now to cross here, so let's do it. While things are good, let's keep going. Now we're still upstairs, so I might be a bit echoey, I don't know. We're still upstairs because, well, the end of the last episode, if you watched the last episode, I explained it all at the beginning. The house that I live in is being sold, but it's being sold to an investor as opposed to being sold on the market to just the general public. And the owner wants to get some good photographs of the place, so I took everything that was upstairs and moved it downstairs, cleaned upstairs so they could photograph upstairs, and now I've moved everything from downstairs upstairs, and I'm in the process of cleaning downstairs so they can take the photographs tomorrow. So I'm doing about an hour of this and then an hour cleaning, just so that he can get the photographs, so the real estate agent can get the photographs they need to sell the property for the owner. Now the owner has been really good to me, so I didn't have to move everything out. I could have just done a clean up and left all my furniture and everything where it was, but I decided that he had been super cool to me, so I want to get him the best, allow him to get the best pictures that he possibly can so that he can get the best price for the house that he possibly can. That's where I'm at the moment. So right now, we're in the nether. We were looking for the fortress, but we diverged from that to look for a Nylian forest because we want to get ender pearls so that as soon as we do find the fortress, we can start making eyes of ender so that we can find the fortress, find the stronghold, get into the end, and get our elytra without killing the dragon. Because that's the whole point of this series, is to kill is to get an elytra without killing the ender dragon, and to show that it is possible. Because it is possible. Not very hard either, as you will see when we get to that point later on in the series. Now this is only a temporary series. I will be going back to season 2 to finish or to continue playing in that season because I really enjoying that season. I just needed a bit of a break and some inspiration. I've been working in the same area of that world for weeks on end, and I was just getting a bit bored and, well, not even bored, but just lacking inspiration, lacking the will to continue playing. But I want to continue playing because it's an absolutely fascinating, fantastic world that we have built, so I don't want to give it away and just stop playing it. And I thought, well, as the new snapshot came out for the Cliffs and Caves update, which is what this is, that I would just do a quick season in this, and this will probably take about another 5, maybe 6, 7 maybe episodes, and we'll be through this, and then we can get back to what we're doing in season 2 at the Guardian Farm. Now, if you've been watching any of this series at all, you'd know that this is the first series that I've had the webcam on. And I also introduced, if I could speak, words would be fantastic. Introduced my friend Mr. Hilton who is sitting over there at the moment, over there. He usually sits to the right of me, but he's now sitting forward and to the right of me because this room is very, very small. He's a little bit shy at the moment because he's got new surroundings, which he's only ever been in this room once before when we had to live up here for a week because they were replacing the wooden floors downstairs with tiles and we couldn't be down there, so that was quite a while ago and I don't expect him to remember that. So, but he did come and visit us late in the episode, the last episode. Just had to play with our fingers and then right back to church. So he may not make an appearance in this episode either. He wouldn't come up onto my chest where he normally sits while I play. As I said, he's feeling a little bit out of place. Mainly because he's not in his normal spot. And I can't blame him. He kind of got disrupted late last night from his position downstairs. Whisked up here. But he has taken it quite well. Like, normally when we move house or change locations, it takes him 24 to 48 hours to come out of his cage. But he is out. He was out first thing this morning, so as soon as I opened the door, he was out. So he's getting better at that. But I like to do things at his pace. I don't like to rush him because it breaks the trust that we have. Because he is very, very scared of absolutely everything. I don't want to disrupt that on him, because whoever brought him up, whoever raised him from a chick, must have been very rough with him. Like we can't go any further in that direction. Yeah, so out to one side. Okay, so whoever bred him must have been very rough handling with him because he is so scared of hands. If I put my hands in the cage while he's in there, he snaps at them. It's taken me a long time to get him to step up on my hand. I think it took 2.5 years before he would actually step up on my hand. And now he loves it, but it's a trust thing between him and me, so if anybody else comes into the room or comes into the house, he is away. He flies to the furthest point away he can get to right away because he is so scared. Like if I put something down that he is not used to on his cage or near his cage, he will not go back to his cage for a long time, and I have to persuade him by telling him that it's okay, that it's not going to hurt him or anything. So he is very timid in that sense. It took me 3.5 years to get to touch his belly, even though I kept telling him from the day I got him that I wanted to tickle his belly. He didn't want to bar out, and it took me a long time and a lot of patience, and letting him fly away when it got too much for him. And now he absolutely loves it. He requests it. So, as I said, it's a trust thing that we have built up together. I've done that by letting him dictate the pace at which we go at. So the first day I tickled his belly, he flew away immediately, and within about 30 seconds he was back. He wanted more. I think we're in the middle of a lava lake and I can't even place a block up there. So we might have to go down. Yeah, I can't place it up. Go back. Let's go the other way. Let's go back out. They pop up onto land and see what surface and see what's going on. Inside a mountain or something. Feeling the crimson forest. See the red particles. Bring me up again. See one of our pathways. Oh, did you see that? It froze. See ya. That's one of our pathways. So somehow we've managed to get all turned around again, which I keep mentioning is something that happens to me quite often. I end up turning around. I don't know how I do it. So we're going to go away from it again. Through this mountain and see if we can find this biome that we're looking for. It has to be around here somewhere. Like it can't be not here. That way just back out too. Old Sand Valley there. Might as well just... Right, so, what are we gonna do? Here. So obviously the two things that we need we can't find at the moment. So, the two things that we need an Nylian forest because we need ender pearls. And number two, we need the fortress because we need blaze rocks. Right? So we need to find them. Now, there's no point in going back out to the overworld until pretty much we find them. Because it just means we're going to have to come back in again. And we're already here, so... What if we were to go in the opposite direction? Gone out to 500. One direction. This about 250. Minus 2. So if we go across this side. Through this mountain, whatever it is. Let's see whether it was all sand or whether it was basalt. Like it could be basalt, which... Oh, but it's got all sand above it as well, so... I guess we're just gonna have to keep going until we find it. I mean, we can get ender pearls if we find a desert in the overworld instead of camp, but then we're dealing with other mobs. Ooh, our chest plate's not gonna last much longer though. I didn't dig a hole quick enough. So we may end up having to go back out. And if we lose our chest plate, we may be in trouble. I don't have much else gold. But as I was saying, we can get ender pearls pretty easily in the desert. We can also get ender pearls if we trade with piglets. That's another option we've got. But we can't trade anybody ender pearl. Oh, not for ender pearls, for the other thing, blaze rods. we still need to find a fortress, one way or another. It is one of the bottlenecks. Like, only way to get blaze rods is there should be another way. Everything else, nearly everything else, but more than one way. Get what you want, get what you need. And clerics should technically sell them. Oh, I don't have any left. What did he drop? Still don't see our biome up. I'm out of arrows. Excuse me. Okay, so which way do I want to go? That can we... was a lucky escape. So, there is another possibility, and that is that we go back to the overworld, get ourselves some obsidian. We come in and we just basically mine for thousands of kilometers till we find what we're looking for. Bring as much food and as many blocks as we can find, as we can carry. And then and as soon as we get what we're looking for, we just build a portal and get out. And then if it takes us 3 or 4 days to walk back to our base, overworld, what it takes. That is another possibility. The other possibility is to get a lot of gold and barter for ender pearls. Still need to find a fortress. So for a second I tried to try out my ancient debris and that would not have been fun at all. Of course we're going to need gold for that too, so I'm going to turn one of our tools in netherite, one of our pieces of armour. Oh, for a second that where we would go. Which one did you go? Thought we would have had more than that. The good thing about gold ore in the nether is that it converts back really well when you, at least if you use the Fortune 3, one stack of iron ore will give you 5 or 6 stacks of gold nuggets. Looks like we could be under a lava lake again. Yep. Again, no. No good. No good. Where could we go? Here's one pathway. Wonder is it worth out? Going and repairing our tools, getting gold and coming back and trying to barter for it. Direction. This is the way up to our portal. At least I thought this was... Suppose we need to go back in. Like this. I just didn't look properly. Okay, let's get out, empty our inventory. See what we got here. Awesome. Right. So, what are we gonna do? Well, I guess we need XP to fix those two. Need to fix. Now I have 4 end. I guess. Yes, we break this gold. Fortune. Don't have fortune 3, but we'll still get quite a bit of gold. So we have 29 gold. 4. Let's see what we get. Terms of nuggets. Regular diamond pick. No enchantments. So 64 and 38, that's not bad. Would have got a lot more if we had Fortune 3, but we don't have Fortune 3, so no point in complaining about it. Oh, we have 2 gold blocks as well. So we may be pretty lucky doing it. We may be lucky enough. I wonder. We can. Was it worth 4 gold and 4 XP? No. Done now. Still don't have any arrows. Don't want that. Made it so get rid of it. Really? Do we have enough wood? I don't know whether they. Yes? That's ridiculous. Wow. I'm gonna make a chest out of that. Beautiful. I'll say that was ridiculous that you could make a chest out of it. But it turns out it wasn't. It wasn't turned into planks yet, so. Right, so let's go repair down at the side of Reno. Go repair the axe. Pickaxe. We have copper, we might be able to make a spyglass, which may help us in trying to find stuff. But it's so dark in there, we might not be able to find anything. It may be completely useless in there. Bubbles. Yeah, I'll take that. It'll take a while. I could trade, but I don't have anything to trade with at the moment. I kind of need the levels. So Definitely wasn't allowed him. Don't know if you put it in your offhand. Something doing Java, bedrock. Can't put tools in your offhand to mend them. I mean, it mends your shield when it's in your offhand, but can't double wield tools. You can put rockets in your offhand, but you can't use them from your offhand. Doesn't make any sense at all. Head. Wasn't even paying attention. Could have been a complete disaster. I would have lost all those levels. All those 17 levels. And it wouldn't have been. So. I guess we're getting close to the hour, so maybe we call it an episode right here. So my name has been DK from DK Plays. I hope that you have had a fantastic day, no matter where you are in the world. Please come back and join me again real soon. Feel free to hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell. Leave a comment if you like, and remember, if you're part of the first 100 subs to my channel, let me know in the comment section so I can add you to the draw for that HDMI capture card. Until next time, later.